Hi, I'm Todd McShay. Welcome into the ESPN.com film room. Today we're going to take a look at the Oregon Duck offense. Specifically, we're going to break down the shotgun read option. Opportunities to make big plays. You have Kenjon Barner in the backfield, and he's working behind a zone blocking scheme. You see the flow is to the left side. Barner crosses in front of his quarterback, Darren Thomas. Thomas then reads the backside defensive end. That's who he's keying on. He sees that the end is keeping contained, so what does he do? Hands the ball off to Barner. Barner finds a crease in that zone blocking scheme. He hits it up the middle, bounces outside, and it's all speed after that, 42-yard score. Now the second play is a different version of the option. This is the veer option. You're going to see the quarterback reads the front side defensive end instead of the backside guy as you do in the shotgun zone read. Defensive end crashes inside on the running back, so the quarterback, Thomas, keeps it, takes it outside, and there you see the big gain. Now the third play is with LaMichael James back in the lineup. It's also a veer option, but here's a wrinkle to it. They've added a threat of the triple option as the decoy. Oregon's going to bring number 10 around from the backside to potentially serve as that third option in the triple option attack. Thomas reads the defensive end, who stays outside. He keeps contained there. So Thomas does what? He hands off inside to James. Now, as you can see, just the simple threat of having that third option, number 10 coming around the backside, it keeps the defense honest. And by doing so, it creates a little bit of a crease, and then it's all about the speed of James. Sprints through that small crease, 76 yards, daylight, touchdown. And then finally, the option sweep. This is something Oregon loves to do, and again, it's LaMichael James in the backfield. Key on the right guard. He gets out on the inside linebacker, then the right tackle helps out, gets on the outside linebacker as well. The defensive end is not blocked. That's the key here. When you're running the option sweep to the outside, you don't have to block the defensive end. It gives you time to get the offensive lineman out in the second level, and it becomes a simple option game, 2-on-1. As you see here, Thomas and James execute it perfectly. The defensive end comes crashing down on Thomas. Thomas makes the pitch outside to James, and then once again, you get some space, and it's all about the speed. James takes it for 15 yards, fights his way probably for another 5 or 6 at the end. The toughness on top of the quickness that you see from LaMichael James.
Michael James, he's played only 3 of their 4 games. He comes in motion and now sets still alongside the quarterback. And keeping it is Thomas, breaking free. And on first down, the young quarterback from Houston is out close to midfield before Howell brings him back following a 22-yard gain.
And Brent, the read is on the outside. When the defensive end commits on the outside, it's going to give you a chance as a quarterback to pull the ball out and get upfield in a hurry. Darren Thomas again tonight is going to have to show that he has the quickness to accelerate upfield.
Keeping it again. 2 consecutive plays across midfield. Short of. On the read, it is James, and he is stopped short of the 5-yard. There they are in the 3-4. Vic Fangio came in for the Baltimore Ravens, had worked with Jim Harbaugh's net from a year ago.
Watch his read, man. He'll come in late right here. See how he closes and collapses down? For Darren Thomas, still working his way through as a sophomore on some of these reads. He could have very yards.
James motions back into him. There's the read option, and again Thomas keeps it, and he is smacked.
Exactly what we just talked about. Masafilo comes down this time, and this time he reads it correctly. Chip Kelly probably saw that from the sideline. That's the exact same play from the previous play. This time he pulls it out on the option, gets around the end, and picks up the yards that he could have had on the previous play.
Coming out from the 34, and you know. 2nd and 10. Thomas keeps it. Thomas for the first down, crosses midfield with that fine speed. 6 over a beleaguered Urban Meyer and the Florida Gators. Up the middle explodes James. He's always just a step away. Scaffold saves the touchdown.
Carson York gets up and makes a huge block on Marisick. That was the block that freed up LaMichael James to be able to get him to that next level.
3 receivers on the right. They come fast. Here comes James. Now remember, they have fast tempo and faster. They will sometimes jump right back to the line after a successful play, forcing Scove to make the stop. And
here they come
James
again.
goes over 100, and here comes that offense. Just what I'm talking about. When they get you on the move, and they've got you on your heels, they're coming right away. Now Thomas keeps it. 6 over a beleaguered Urban Meyer And the Florida Gators. Up the middle explodes James.
Offense by faking an injury.
And the crowd recognizing that was the boo you heard. Thomas is loose. Shorty making a quick call. He does. And he gets the first down for the Ducks. Starting to wear down a tired defensive front.
Good to the outside for the first.
And there. This time he pulls it. And Marisek.
Yeah.
It was filmed here. I got to go to Dean Wormer's office.
Oh my God. That had to
James
be
is
a
down.
scene.
I got to tell you. Bring the seconds down now. Working away on that clock. 3rd and 3. The Pac-10 commissioner, Larry Scott, here tonight watching. I'm sure he's pleased with the show. That wild game down in the desert. So we've got to take hats off to Nick Aliotti up in the booth, the defensive coordinator, and he is the subject of a big the facilities here in Eugene. Something very special. Now it'll be first down and 10 for the Ducks. Big hole. And a first down by LaMichael James.
Be pulled away by the running back coach. And this is the holes that Oregon's used to working with when they run this spread attack.
2nd and 1, you can do a lot of things here. And it's the quarterback keeping it for an easy first down. He'll hike it up.
Now.
And here's James.
It's challenging your discipline.
There's the handoff, and James to the 5-yard line. Kaiser makes the stop.
Look at the hesitation up at the top when he's making this read. The linebackers, the safeties are just kind of not trusting it.
Touchdown. James.
Well, they went with a quick snap, and James ends up making a cut, and that was the first time, Brent, probably since the first drive, that Stanford looked.
There, he's got 72 yards rushing. Here he comes again with a hole on that left side. So a backup linebacker for Stanford is in the game, and Barner comes in and read option. James breaks. Can't bring him down. One of the toughest runners in college football.
One of the risks when you blitz, linebackers, Scove comes on the blitz, it gets picked up by Oregon's offensive line, and with James's speed, he's instantly past that linebacker and out to the secondary.
Here comes James again.
Behind the safeties for the home run.
Barner does not get the first down. He does not hesitate. He comes right back again, and Barner is stoned.
Respect both the inside power game and the outside.
James back.
Catch, as you said, by James.
Then they pound James. Second down, 3 for young Thomas. Breaking free and brought down by number 23, safety.
Got out of the gate and missed the coin toss. That used to be his wheelhouse when he was out here with us weekly.
So he and Luck teed off against each other in high school down the Houston area. Pulls it away, complete to the outside. Moving back toward that original. Pump fake, gonna go down, wide open, touchdown Ducks. Jeff Mail, the senior from Paradise, California, 29.
Is to be able to find his receivers getting behind coverage when the defensive backs commit to the running game. You can see they expected not just to run, but to quick throw to the outside that Josh Huff, the freshman.
There. Regardless, ball belongs to the Ducks. Michael Thomas is on the field defensively in that secondary. Play action fake. And Thomas starting to throw the ball beautifully now for the 283 total yards for the Oregon offense. Incomplete. Second down. Back to Davis for the first down. So Kenyon off to his left. Here comes pressure again. Thomas forced, and there is the penalty flag, probably holding back there of midfield on this 1st and 20 call for the Ducks. Thomas looking downfield, incomplete, and it'll influence. Strip the ball. That's what they do in the NFL. They were trying to stand him up and strip him. Down over the inside now, and warming up is Thomas, 2-A, as we... Pulls it back. Goes straight down the middle. Touchdown! Josh Huff, the freshman.
By Darren Thomas. Huff comes in motion. Is going to release down the sideline. Scoffel, the safety, is going to try to run with him. But the read, I think, comes right here. Watch what Jeff Mail does to Sherman, the corner. Watch how he kind of gets caught in between. He gives him a pump fake. It draws Sherman over, and then it gives the touchdown right here, right behind Sherman, because he had to respect Jeff Mail going to the inside. So Sherman caught there a little bit in between the two receivers. Good job. Right here's the pump fake. Right there, he gives him a little bit of a pump fake, and Sherman had to respect that and opened it up big time for Huff on the outside.
Approaching the end of the first half.
York and Kaiser both are doing a much better job of getting up there and being able to pick them up.
Play fake. Down that far sideline.